is telling him it's a sacred duty and nothing will happen. Nothing will happen. Everybody that does not agree with you cannot be a fool. Today, those who brought you, you call him names now. How did you become local government chairman? Did you win the election? If not because of Odili. Everybody has done better. Odili's wife, you call them names now. Amechi who put you chief of staff and gave you the platform. You call him names. You insult his family. So Fubara is not the first to experience all these things. Just that he has enjoyed him over the years. Everybody. He's the reason why Ayede left our party. He's the reason why Umahi left our party. He went as far as nullifying Umahi's election with their group and insulting the man that he left the party. Same party is destroying today. Who brought Shedi? He brought Shedi because of his nature. And I keep saying it. And I say without any fear or favor. We know ourselves. You brought Shedi against every other person interested in the party. Impose him. You are the one that went to war with Sheriff and nearly destroyed the party. You are the same person who brought secondaries. Each time you keep, politically blackmailing the party, they gave it to secondaries because you want to be president. Which secondary could have even helped you? You remove secondaries with a high court order. You brought EFGI, carried him everywhere. The same you with the autumn removed him. Today again, when end of this war, now they have started doing the right thing. You call them stupid because you think you are the monopoly to open your mouth and be talking like in a beer parlor. But the end, the political end to all this madness is coming. You don't even know the perception Nigerians has about you. And these people that has gotten to a point that enough is enough. And I will advise the president, you are not the first that he can dance around. There was a time he was kneeling down for President Jonathan's wife. Some he kneels down for Odili. There's a time he kneels down for Impeach. You are not the first. You are not the used to call Jonathan almost daddy. He's leeching on you like a parasite to continue to use your political capital to continue to fight his personal war, thereby drawing enemies for you. Mr. President, the political consequences will be borne by you. Because people are rising up and they can see through it. Because you can't have a minister who goes on this political rampage and you sit there. By your silence, it means it's okay for you. You brokered a peace accord, he breached it, he continued his case in court and obtained a judgment at the back of the governor. That same judgment, as bad as it is, the governor is implementing it. He is the one now with his group that is trying to make it impossible. And until we calling him boy and idiot and everybody, both judges, everybody is insulting everybody. People are not fooled. There's nothing he has monopoly of. So that's why this tension can be avoided by advising him. If he thinks there's nothing that can remove Fubara, if that's what is pinching him, getting him frustrated, he should be ready to get more frustrated. That budget, when they finish running, they will receive the budget. I think the whole world have seen that Fubara has implemented the judgment of the Supreme Court. The council chairmen are gone, election dates have been fixed, budget is ready, presentation, the governor has gone after writing the House of Assembly run under the bed in their quarters because a master called them from Abuja. And you think the state will continue to wait for you? People of Rivers will continue to wait for you on this insult with those lawmakers? No. The state and the people are taking notes. And there will be political consequences for this decision to go to the extent of wanting to bring down your own state, starve the people, and create anarchy. So let me salute very well again the governor for being humble to the extent of ensuring that despite the provocation, he continues to run the wheel of government. In the last 4 days, the governor has been inaugurating projects. Even as I speak now, the governor is inaugurating the Bori General Hospital. He's only a man of courage. He doesn't define courage by look or by voice or shouting. No, he has it. And every man, I know I keep telling everybody in Nigeria, every man and every woman have courage. Embedded in them is the ability and the time to summon the courage. That's what matters. He has summoned his own courage. And despite those provocations, he has continued to carry on development, commissioning projects in 5 days. Salaries will be paid. The state will run. Very soon, now that it's over at the House of Assembly, because of the interest of their masters cannot do their legislative work, they will outlive their usefulness very soon because they will be ignored. And they will stay in that hideout in quarters, issuing ultimatum upon ultimatum until 2027 will come. Which is giving you the leverage to show to the whole world that you are actually the person that is their aggressor. So I want to thank him that despite all these issues, he has continued to remain on that path of seeking for peace. So the local government election process for August 9th is on. And like I said before, I want to inform you that what they are planning now is to obstruct the conduct of the election. And I want Justice of the Supreme Court to listen to me also and hear it. You order that the election should be held afresh. RISEC have issued the timetable in line with the timelines as given by the Supreme Court. But those who got the judgment are now about to start amending the local government law in the middle of the election. What did they want to achieve? To frustrate the conduct of the election. To achieve what? So that they will now make another law that former local government chairmen whose tenure have expired years ago, that have gone into political oblivion, should come back. That can never happen. The opposition is saying today, that can never happen. That madness can never happen. But it's important Nigerians understand. I thought they wanted a fresh local government election. Here we are. Election process is ongoing. You are issuing a business ultimatum against the research chairman to obstruct the election. Thank God he has gone to court and that has solved that. It's not appearing anywhere. Commissioners that were screened when there was legal backing, you want them to be sacked, they cannot be sacked. So what? Comply with the Supreme Court judgment on the local government election. Comply with the judgment on the budget. To the extent that the governor has written with his own handwriting, send it to the House of Assembly, and also appear something that to them they think Fubara cannot do. He has gone to present it, and these boys have run under the bed because a master called from they said don't receive it. You are willing to suffer your state, you are willing to suffer Rivers people, and tomorrow, as a House of Assembly member or House of Rep member, you come and seek for vote in Rivers. The same Rivers you want to start to death. I think Rivers people should start mobilizing. The time has come. They have challenged you people. For the men there that tell you there's nothing in you don't have a boss, it's time to show. Start mobilizing. So that they will understand that when the people gather for somebody, he will not be able to overdo the people. Let me also call on members of the party that there is a plot which is already in motion, which is something we want to ensure that the People's Democratic Party does not have this year's national convention. They already filed the suit in court. And also, not only that, to ensure that the party does not have a presidential primary. And that is why I'm saluting the members of the National Working Committee, who today are in majority, for deciding to step up and show leadership. That no matter what, if the court say, oh, it is an internal party matter, that is victory for us also. So the end of this meeting should be summoned, and Anyang will removed again. And if Damato does not want to comply, you remove him too, on behalf of the neck, and they can't go to court because that is what the court have said. Nigerian democracy have never witnessed this kind of abracadabra before. Our courts are dragged into it, our systems are dragged into it, because one man who have been indulged over time, not made any substantial contribution to democracy, has said crisis, wants to control a state, so that he feels after being boy for Swaju in 2031 when he must have destroyed the party, then he will be the only one with the resources and capacity to run as a VP or support somebody, run as a president or support somebody and be a VP. And that is why I must collect rivers like it's a private estate and keep it. As you say, you're a God. This will not work. This whole thing is about somebody's desperation to seize the structures of a state that is not his own. One man. That's why they must pretend to assuage like they love him, so that they see if they can get some backends or use institutions around him to continue to advance their selfish interests. And I want the president to separate this. It's not a city work. It's a personal agenda. And you're losing mileage every day that is acting on your behalf, because that's what people believe. Is that he faces the job you gave him, or you should come into the ring and do politics. Let me say this also very clearly. I have said it before. That the call for the screen has no basis in law. And we should await the judgment of the court on it. Because they were screened at the time there was legitimacy backing it. An order of a court is an order of a court. There's some actions. Just like when you remove a governor, you now ask him to go and scrape out the road you constructed during that your tenure. Is that what you want? Is that possible? It's not possible.